Say hey, Ian. Good morning.
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 Okay, so we're walking out, we see the bus stop. Then our Animal Kingdom bus just drives off as soon as we get here.
Yeah, we ran up here and it just drove off. We were 5 feet away.
So
They better have been full because that was mean. It looks like a rainforest.
Indeed it does.
Hakuna Matata.
it's the iconic. Because every time you look at it, you see something new.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Also, if you have a camera and you're taking pictures today, make sure you have it out and ready. Coming up over there on the right hand side, you're going to see an okapi. Now, a lot of people think that the okapi is related to the zebra because of the stripes that they have on their legs. However, they're actually more closely related to the giraffe. They have a long prehensile tongue that allows them to reach out and grab for leaves. There's another black rhino there on the left hand side. A little bit of a closer view. Now, even though they spend so much time underwater, they don't really swim. They just run or walk along the bottom. So definitely keep your eye out for more now hippos. Could be walking along the bottom there. Now, a group of 2 or more hippos is called a bloat. So we definitely have a bloat just behind the center aisle. And they can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. On the left-hand side as well is the pink-backed pelican. Pink-backed pelicans get their name from the color that their skin turns during mating season. They're also a large colonial bird, so they'll often live in nests with up to 500 birds in one nest. So another Nile hippo moving throughout the river there. And coming up over here on the right-hand side, you'll see a tree that kind of looks like it's upside down, but it's actually not. It's a baobab tree. Baobab trees are leafless for 9 months of the year. This helps them retain water and survive long periods of drought. To 100 pounds, and the males will have a brightly colored face. As they get more excited, the colors on their face will become more vibrant. Over on the right-hand side, there is an African elephant. Now, elephants are often seen flapping their ears. They're doing this because there's actually a blood vessel tucked just behind their ear that allows them to release heat. When doing this, they can actually decrease their body temperature by up to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, this elephant does seem to be alone, so we can assume that he is male. Male elephants are often more solitary, while females and babies all live together. Greater flamingos. Now, the greater flamingos is the lightest shade of pink flamingo in this species. They get their coloring from their diet of brine shrimp. Now, they don't actually form that color until about 2 or 3 years of life. So you'll notice in your mixer there's some smaller gray ones. They are newly hatched and they'll start to form their color over time. Looks like the right one is gonna let us cross. Now, a group of 2 or more white rhinos is called a crash. This is because they can really only see about 10 feet in front of them, so they'll really rely on other senses in order to make their way around. Now, the white rhino is substantially larger than the black rhino we might have seen over in the Cherry Forest. They'll weigh about 5,000 pounds, and they're often less solitary, so they will live off in herds, so that's why we saw the 2 together. So definitely keep your eye out for more white rhinos that could be around pretty close by. Coming here on the left-hand side as well is the Scimitar Horned Oryx. Now, the Scimitar Horned Oryx is mostly found in desert areas, so they have that white reflective coat to help them reflect the sunlight. The thick fur that is surrounding his head. Now, his mane can actually weigh up to 40 pounds. pounds, so rather heavy. Now, a group of lions is called a pride, and you can hear lions roar for up to 5 miles away. This helps them communicate while hunting. There's a female lion on that rock there. Now, the females will actually go out and hunt while the males stay back in order to protect the pride. Now, lions sleep for around 16 to 20 hours a day, so it's what they spend most of their time doing. So there's another female on top of the rock there as well. And during the day, the lions can actually see the same as you and I can, so they can see pretty well. But at night, their eyesight intensifies, and they can see up to 6 times better at night than they do during the day. So they are often more active at night. Over to the left-hand side here, you'll see a couple of warthogs out and about. Now, warthogs have tufts that help them burrow into the ground, and then they live in those burrows. They often sleep with their tufts out to help ward off predators.
Yes. Get the grill out.
Yeah, that's what.
Want this blank sauce. Our sauce was good on the ribs, but we're cooking on the grill. Oh, mowing. Yeah. You can move it. I can't speak. Sorry, what is it? Super coffee something. I'm not. It's inside. Sometimes.
Welcome to the Avatar program.
Thank you.
Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikra, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Navi. Connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. The Navi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Navi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Hope, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
Okay, guys.
Close to the ride yet? I didn't think so. Are you scared? Yeah.
Greetings. Who doesn't love something sweet for the holiday?
There's a fire alarm going off. We were standing in line for Pandora. We were like, is this real? We were standing in line for 39 minutes.
Okay, guess what? They made an announcement, so it's real.
Your attention, please. May I have your attention, please?
That sucks.
There has been a fire emergency reported in the building.
It's a cool area though.
Evacuate the building by the nearest exit.
You good?
Do not use the elevators.
We were 39 minutes in.
42.
42. It's a 60-minute wait.
Where the heck is this?
Now, sometimes they give you like passes and you can get back in line where you were.
Yeah.
If someone pulled a fire alarm though, that's so stupid.
No, because they made an announcement, so.
Well, yeah, but that announcement goes off when the fire alarm is pulled.
Oh. Maybe a worker pulled it.
Hi. Hi. We went swimming. And now we're at a restaurant. I'm hungry. Same.
Sangria flight. There are 4 different sangrias we are going to try. I don't remember except for this one is orange liqueur.
It's rosé.
Take a flight.
Rosé.
This is for the weak people. This is for
Sparkle.
share.
This is sparkling. So sparkly.
I don't even know what you're talking about.